Grand opening, grand closing. Welcome, my friends, my family, fellow gamers. Your only friend these YouTube streets, Puerto77. And can we have an honest conversation? Can we talk about it? I'm gonna say it up front. This bullshit about PlayStation needs Xbox for competition, or PlayStation will be arrogant. No, we don't. No, we don't. Xbox ain't doing shit. Xbox doing shit. Other than creating mass hysteria from these concubines, sounding stupid, it ain't really doing shit. Let me ask you though. The biggest thing that it did was just purchase Activision. That was probably the main thing that caught Sony's attention. And we see it from the leaks. But overall, look at the moves Sony making, right? Sony pushed out and is continuing to push out amazing single player games, even when Phil Spencer quoted that single player games don't really move the needle anymore. And now look what he's doing. Sony pushed VR despite Microsoft not getting involved, but Sony's still doing it. Sony once again going with a mid-gen refresh, even though clearly Microsoft ain't interested, but Sony's still doing it. Sony created the PlayStation Portal, completely remote device, 100%. Microsoft's not mentioning or doing anything like that, but Sony's still doing it. Sony is doing things to the drum of its own beat, with peripherals, more ways to enjoy your console and stuff like that. And none of that is being driven by what Microsoft is doing. Right? So no. In fact, even the simple question to which it still hasn't been answered, I'm asking Xbox gamers, what are y'all planning to what exclusives are y'all planning to play when 2024 kicks off? They talk shit about us. They talk shit about PlayStation gamers. When we say, oh, yo, Grand Blue Fantasy, what I'm saying? Relink is coming out. I'm not going to say how they disrespect it. For those interested in co-op, this game has been like, yo, we're going to look at Helldivers. The studio is stepping up. They got a bigger budget to this game. Nah, they talk shit. But yet they don't mention nothing on their side. Then we'll bring up Final Fantasy Rebirth, one of the biggest games that's going to come out of 2024. That's third party. Okay, where's your third party exclusive? Then we'll bring up Rise of Ronin, Team Ninja. There's always where's your shit? 2024, we're going to be talking about games on PlayStation side. I don't know what you guys are going to be talking about, because y'all ain't got nothing. You guys won't even be able to talk about Game Pass, because Microsoft ain't going to talk about that shit. Because there's no noise on Game Pass subscribers. If Game Pass subscription rate was going through the roof, Microsoft would have said something already. Instead, they're liquidating their consoles. They're selling them shits for like $150. That Xbox Series S is cheaper than the Nintendo Switch Lite. Xbox not providing no competition. Microsoft with being $2 trillion buying Activision was noise. But now that they own them, you guys only bragging about Activision sales for games that primarily sold better on PlayStation. Diablo, Call of Duty. You notice that the games that are multi-plat on PlayStation sells better than the first party games that's not on PlayStation? Because all the Activision games that's on PlayStation sold better than Starfield. The reality is, Xbox not doing nothing. PlayStation's doing their own thing, right? And they're doing right. This shit is so funny. There are dudes that talk shit about the Portal. And they bought the Portal. Can't make this shit up, bro. Like, listen, man. Listen, bro. Listen. The way I see it like this, man. I see it like this. This is how I see Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox is like the New York Knicks, and I'm a Knicks fan, but they are exactly like the goddamn New York Knicks. And PlayStation is more like the Golden State Warriors. What I mean by that is this year, like right now, Golden State Warriors having their little issues right now. And the Knicks have a winning record. But me as a Knicks fan, I ain't no way I would talk shit to a Golden State Warriors fan. Because they know what a team who wins championships feel like. As a Knicks fan, I don't know how that feels like. The Knicks hasn't won a championship since like 77, 78. I never seen them win a championships. And then the one time I seen them go to the finals, they lose. You see what I'm saying? Oh, twice. They lose twice in the finals. So all I know is Knicks losing. And then, let's be honest, Knicks had their Activision moment. Oh yeah, we had our Activision. We had our ABK moment. We did. What was that? When we signed Carmelo Anthony. And we had Amari Stoudemire. That was our ABK moment. That was everything supposed to change. We supposed to win chips. Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony. Oh, that shit's going to be lit. Yeah, no. We ain't win shit. We didn't even get to the finals. We didn't even get to the Eastern Conference Championships. And that was our ABK moment. And that's exactly how I see Xbox. It's just nothing but moves, and theories, and potential. And it never works out. It's just L after L after L. After every year goes through, it's an L. Yet the team with experience, they find ways to win. They find ways to course correct. They find ways to beat championships. And they end up doing it. And that's pretty much what I see between PlayStation and Xbox. Xbox is the Knicks, always promising something, always making a move and supposed to result in something, but it doesn't happen. Golden State Warriors, they won their championships. And if anyone has the ability to win a championship again, it's going to be them. That's just how it is. So this gen, I don't know. Xbox 2026, 2027, I don't know what that brand's going to do. Most likely, they already realized that consoles, like, they sold like trash. PlayStation outsold Xbox 3-1 this year. In fact, this year alone, PlayStation 5 sold as much as the lifetime sales of Xbox Series console. That shit's embarrassing. There's just no way around it. No, there's no way around it. Microsoft, you know they're moving. You know how they're gonna move. They're gonna put their games on PlayStation. It's not even a choice at this point. You act like they have a choice. They don't. They spend too much money bolstering up the Xbox brand, and they gotta get that money back. And simply Xbox, xCloud, and PC is not enough. It's not enough. They need more platforms. And they need platforms that are established, platforms that are out there in the hands of gamers, that are all around the world. And those platforms are PlayStation and Nintendo. They don't have a choice. They're just simply not gonna ignore all those gamers that outnumber Xbox console gamers. They're just not. That shit's a wrap. 2024 is gonna be interesting. 2024, 2025, it's a wrap. Xbox just didn't do enough. It's too late. Phil Spencer should have fixed Xbox last gen, like the way PlayStation did. PlayStation didn't wait till the PS4 gen to fix PlayStation. They fixed it during the PS3 gen. They ended off in a great note, which led the PS4 hype, the 8th gen. But make no mistake, the issues that was created at the start of the PS3 gen was fixed by the end of the PS3 gen, which led to a better position. Phil, he just let the 8th gen of gaming just die on a bad note. And he thought he could just kick off and fix it. Man, ain't nobody buying that bullshit. You see on the videos, you see on the internet, Best Buys, Walmart, the Xbox aisles just emptying out. Like nothing's there. This shit is bad. So this whole bullshit about, you need Xbox to keep PlayStation in check. Boy, you better shut up. This one is Xbox keeping anyone in check. It's doing nothing. It's just, the craziest thing about Xbox is the concubines. It's the goddamn fanboys. The wildest group of, Stephen King cannot make up the shit these dudes be making up. That's how crazy gaming's got. The shit they make up is wild. The shit's wild. 2024 is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. The one thing we all know is right off the gate, there's some games to play on PlayStation. Gotta put that disclaimer out. Gotta make sure. Don't want you Xbox, get your hopes up. Because all you got is just potential. 2024. Sometime, somewhere, someplace. Y'all figure it out. Only friend is YouTube Streets PlayStation77. You guys enjoy your weekend. Peace.
Grand opening, grand closing.